The ABC Sunday night movie will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you the 25th annual presentation of the Tony Awards. Watch the ABC Sunday night movie next week at its regularly scheduled time.
The 25th annual Tony Awards are brought to you by the Scott Paper Company. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it.
Most of us look at a highway and see cars. When Scott Paper Company looks, it sees the Colbys and knows that each is a kind of celebrity. Annie is famous for crying loud, but a couple of blows with a strong, soft Scotty does a lot to restore her smile. Charlie Colby is famous for singing funny songs, giving piggyback rides, and, armed with sturdy Scott towels, scrubbing away dead leaves and the spots and spills of previous picnickers. David and Bobby are famous for making spots and spills of their own, but fortunately, Scott family napkins are there to prevent a Colby family crisis. What is Ellie Colby famous for? Being ready for anything, and never forgetting what everybody else is famous for. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it. Most of us look at a crowd and see a crowd. When Scott Paper Company looks at a crowd, it sees Mary Ann Sullivan. From the moment she arrived in the city, life's been, well, call it challenging. When her cousin saw her new apartment, she had just one word for it: hopeless. But Mary Ann has a knack for the perfect fabric, just the right shade of paint, flowers in a funny old vase. And to liven up a glum spot, Scotty's great new brocade box in lots of smashing colors. Strong, soft Scotties for helping a face get ready. One nice thing about Mary Ann's apartment is the man who lives in the one next door. With gay practical Scott placemats, colorful Viva napkins, and candlelight, he'll never notice he's eating that tuna fish and potato chip casserole again. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it.
Viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la, viva instead of cloth. Viva la, viva la, viva the grill. Viva la, viva la, viva the spill. Viva la, viva the Jack and the Jill. Viva instead of cloth. Viva the grate. Viva your mate. Viva the glass. Viva the brass. Viva instead of cloth. Viva la, 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 viva instead of cloth.
Scott Paper Company knows Vivian Graham's hobby, reading. Not novels, labels, directions, wrappers. Vivian picks up lots of useful information. She's found that Scott Tissue gives her 350 sheets more than other leading brands. And when you've got a crop of little grams, that counts. You see, Vivian's hobby is reading, but she's pretty good at arithmetic, too. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it.
By far and away, it's 1971's best-style new car. That's Car and Driver magazine talking about the beautiful new Dodge Charger. And when you can get the lowest price Charger hardtop with a special package of options like white walls, wheel covers, and get the Landau vinyl roof at no extra charge, well, you can't really afford to pass it up now, can you? Charger topper at your Dodge dealers.
I work in an automobile engine. It's dirty work, so I need a strong detergent, because if I'm not careful, grime will form on my spring and plunger. And should grime form on my spring and plunger, I might stick, which can reduce mileage in the engine where I work. So I use Mobile. It helps keep me clean, and I just love its gentle fragrance.
Use Mobile detergent gasoline. It cleans your anti-pollution valve as you drive.
Cold and wind can over-dry a leaf, as it can over-dry hands. So new Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion was invented. New intensive care treatment for chapped, dry skin. In one application, your chapped, dry hands, like this over-dry leaf, respond to new Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. Dryness goes, softness, suppleness returns, as it does to your hands. New Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. Try it.
I can't seem to forget you. I can't seem to forget you. Your wind song stays on my wind song stays on my wind song stays on my mind.
Wind Song by Prince Machiavelli. Now in bath things, too.
Are available, whatever one's financial condition might be.
Most of us look at the suburbs and see houses. When Scott Paper Company looks at the suburbs, it sees the Taylor family. Maggie Taylor has a small, neat kitchen and a big, untidy talent for gourmet cooking. Since pots collect everywhere but the kitchen sink, that's where Maggie dumps her coffee grounds, knowing that strong Scott towels will protect her drains and dispose of those grounds without spilling a one. Art Taylor wants Davy to grow up confident and able to handle difficult situations, like eating spaghetti Italian style. Art's never been to Italy, but he did see an Italian movie once, and he knows that all it takes is concentration, coordination, and strong Scotkins under the chin. As spaghetti flies through the air, Scotkins is there to protect the innocent and save Maggie 2 extra shirts in tomorrow's wash. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it.
Immediately following station identification, please stay tuned for the second half of the American Theater Wing's 25th Annual Tony Awards. And Carol Channing, Zero Mostel, Leslie Uggams, Florence Henderson, and Paul Lynde.
Password with Alan Ludden comes to ABC Monday afternoon, April 5th.
25th Annual Tony Awards are brought to you by the Scott Paper Company. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it.
You know, there are hundreds of different credit cards, department stores, bank cards, oil companies. You may have a dozen in your own wallet. All are different from this, the American Express Money Card. For example, the Money Card has no automatic finance charges. Most other cards charge up to 1.5% a month on your unpaid balance, an annual rate of 18%. Now, maybe you don't blink at finance charges, but if you do, remember, the Money Card has no such automatic finance charges. You pay an annual fee of $15, period. Another difference, the Money Card has no preset limit on how much you can owe. Most other cards have a $500 limit or even less. I strongly recommend you apply for this one, the American Express Money Card, for people who travel.
Some credit cards are good around your hometown. The American Express Money Card is good around the world. The American Express Money Card, for people who travel.
I'm a carburetor. All day long, I labor in a hot, dirty automobile engine. So I appreciate a good detergent gasoline now and then. It feels good, right down to my throttle plate. Really, if I don't have a detergent, the engine I work in could use more gasoline than it should. So I drink Mobil. It helps keep me clean. And I love its delicate bouquet.
Use Mobil detergent gasoline. It cleans your carburetor as you drive. Most of us look at a campus and see a campus. When Scott Paper Company looks at a campus, it sees Pete and Linda Kingman. Linda has always liked shopping. Of course, marriage and a budget meant a transition from dress shops to supermarkets and a whole new range of interests. She found out that Scott Tissue's got 350 more sheets than other leading brands. Linda will never understand how one husband with just the ordinary number of fingers and toes makes such a mess. That roll of Scott towels is 15 feet longer than most other leading brands. Important to a girl with a sloppy husband and a strict budget. Pete asked Linda what she'd like for their first anniversary. Something thrilling, memorable, and cheap, she said. So for 6 months, he'll take the clothes to the laundromat. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it.
See the pretty toy we have?
When you have a baby, you have a choice. You can spend a lot of time with your baby's diapers, or you can spend a lot of time loving your baby. Because now there's another kind of diaper. Baby Scott. The soft, disposable Baby Scott diaper fastens to the reusable Baby Scott panty and snaps on. That's all there is to it.
Let's try it again. Good. I knew you could do it.
Baby Scott. It gives you more time to love your baby.
Scott Paper Company knows what Ed and Wendy Miller do after school on Wednesdays. Plunge into some pretty wet work with enthusiasm and sturdy Scott towels. The fish take it calmly, and so does Mrs. Miller. She knows Scott towels, wet or dry, will help protect her table from scratches, scrub those grubby glass walls, and keep all hands dry. Scott knows a lot about people, and Scott's got the papers to prove it.
Bing Crosby stars on Quest for Survival tomorrow night on ABC.
The 25th Annual Tony Awards are being brought to you by the American Express Money Card, the only one for people who travel.
Some credit cards can buy you golf balls. The American Express Money Card can buy you Pebble Beach. From Greenspees to the 19th hole. Some cards can buy you ski boots. The American Express Money Card can buy you Aspen. From airline tickets to lift tickets. I strongly recommend you apply for this one. The American Express Money Card for people who travel.
Every time you buy perfume, your trademark, 1,000 other girls are buying it too. But now there's a new perfume called Cachet. 1,000 girls can wear it, and it won't be exactly the same on any two. Cachet was designed to be something different on every girl. Cachet by Prince Machiavelli. It's as individual as you are.
You know, there are hundreds of different credit cards, department stores, bank cards, oil companies. You may have a dozen in your own wallet. All are different from this, the American Express Money Card. For example, the Money Card has no automatic finance charges. Most other cards charge up to 1.5% a month on your unpaid balance, an annual rate of 18%. Now, maybe you don't blink at finance charges, but if you do, remember, the Money Card has no such automatic finance charges. You pay an annual fee of $15, period. Another difference, The money card has no preset limit on how much you can owe. Most other cards have a $500 limit or even less. I strongly recommend you apply for this one. The American Express money card for people who travel.